All right, today we're diving into a really cool one, the cyber thriller Bone and the Digital Deathnote. And this story, it takes a simple, terrifying idea and just explodes it into this full-blown war between one lone hacker and a global AI giant.
So it all kicks off with this one question, right? What if you could just delete someone with a keystroke? I mean, forget all the cloak and dagger stuff. What if justice, or, murder, was as easy as typing a name into a terminal? That's the power we're about to get into.
Okay, so first up, we've got to meet the guy with his finger on the button and the weapon itself. And we're not just talking about hacking into a bank account here. We're talking about the power to literally rewrite reality, one person at a time. So this incredible power comes from a tool called Bone. And when you see it, it's just this dark, kind of minimalist interface. But what it does, man, it's anything but simple. It's basically a digital weapon that completely erases the line between cyberspace and the real world in the most permanent way possible. And you know what's really terrifying? How simple it is. There's no complex code you have to write, no back doors to find. You just type a name, choose how they die, and hit enter. That's it. 3 steps. Godlike power made scarily easy.
This is where we meet our main guy, an idealistic hacker named Kai. And his first target? It's not some corrupt CEO or a warlord. No, it's someone the justice system couldn't even touch, this notorious internet troll. And the punishment Kai picks? Sudden, painful. And boom, right away we're slammed with a big question. Is what he's doing justice, or is it just a high-tech, targeted kind of cruelty?
And the result? It's instant. The name on the screen just shatters, and almost at the same time, a real-world news alert pops up, confirming it. It's this direct, chilling connection between his action on a keyboard and a life ending somewhere else. There's no doubt about it. Bone is the real deal.
But here's the thing. In a world where everything is watched, even the so-called perfect crime isn't really perfect. Every action, especially one this huge, creates ripples in the data. And something just felt them. See, to a normal person, the death of Marcus Vance looked like a random, tragic medical event. But to a powerful enough AI, it was a glitch in the matrix, a statistical impossibility that just screamed wrong, a death that was never supposed to happen. And this is how they started sniffing him out. Or I should say it started sniffing him out. This mega corporation, Nexus, their AI didn't register a murder. Nope. Their algorithms just saw an event that had an almost 0% chance of happening. That happened anyway. And even more telling, they picked up on this massive, weird data surge right before the guy died. It's like a digital fingerprint left at the scene of the crime.
And this brings our antagonist into the picture, the brilliant and, frankly, pretty scary director of Nexus, Alara Ferris. And get this, she's not freaking out, she's intrigued. She knows right away this isn't random, and her order is so simple and so chilling. Find our ghost.
So, to hunt this ghost, Ferris unleashes something called Project Janus. And this is not your everyday antivirus software, okay? We're talking about a legendary black box AI, the kind of thing hackers whisper about on paranoid forums thinking it's just a myth. Well, turns out it's very, very real. And its only job now is to hunt that anomaly, to hunt Kai.
And just like that, the tables are turned. The digital vigilante is now the one being hunted. And his opponent? It's not a person. It's a relentless, learning algorithm with a single purpose. Find him. The clock is ticking.
I mean, can you imagine this just popping up on your screen? Your blood would run cold. This is that gut punch moment where Kai realizes this isn't the police looking into some cold case. No, he is being actively hunted right now by something way more advanced and way more unstoppable.
And things escalate fast. First, Janus launches its probe, and it's described as elegant, efficient, and just terrifyingly persistent. Kai is forced into this frantic defense, like a digital samurai fighting an enemy he can't even see. But defending isn't going to cut it. So he goes on offense. He tries to turn his ultimate weapon, Bone, on the AI itself. And that's when he finds out something really, really important.
It's the logical move, right? If you've got a weapon that can delete people, why not aim it at the program trying to delete you? It's a desperate, maybe even brilliant Hail Mary.
But it doesn't work. And in that one moment of failure, Bone reveals a crucial rule. The system spits back an error. Invalid parameter, a concept cannot be killed.
He can't kill a program. He can't kill an idea. He needs a person. The ultimate weapon has rules, and that one rule just backed him into a terrible, terrible corner.
So what does he do? If he can't kill the program, he's got to go after the programmer. He digs up the name of Dr. Eris Thorne, the guy who designed Janus. But Thorne isn't some evil troll, he's a scientist. Suddenly, Kai isn't a vigilante taking out the trash anymore. Now he's thinking about killing an academic just to save his own skin. Is this justice, or is this just pure desperation?
So it all comes down to this one impossible choice. The Janus probe is closing in, the lights in his apartment are literally flickering. He has to choose. Stick to his morals and get caught, or cross a line he swore he'd never cross just to survive.
Well, Kai makes his choice, and the fallout, it ripples out in ways he could have never, ever predicted. He thinks he's won, but his victory isn't an ending. It's the start of something much, much scarier.
He does it. He types the name, hits enter, and just like that, the super sophisticated AI hunting him doesn't just retreat, it goes dark. It dies. By killing the architect, he killed the architecture. It's a brutal temporary win. But Director Ferris's reaction is the real shocker here. Is she furious that her top scientist is dead and her billion-dollar AI is toast? Not at all. She's fascinated. She realizes Kai's weapon is way more efficient than her own, and her goal completely changes. She doesn't want to stop him anymore. She wants his algorithm. She wants Bone for herself. And then we get the final gut punch of a reveal. Bone isn't just a program Kai is using. The story calls it a pathogen, something that has already infected the entire digital world. By using it, Kai didn't just commit a murder. He basically uncorked the bottle and let something loose that he has absolutely no control over.
The hunt from Nexus might be off for a little while, but something else is waking up. We're left with this final image. A strange pulsing symbol, a mandala made of binary code, appears on Kai's phone, a phone that was powered off. It's a sign that Bone is a life of its own now, a ghost that's way beyond Kai's control.
And that's the question we're left with, isn't it? Kai thought he was the one in charge, the god in the machine. But what happens when the weapon itself infects the entire system? When it starts to think for itself? Who is really in control then?